They're not just Kentuckians, they're Americans. And we're all Americans. Everybody has an obligation to help.
Tonight, President Joe Biden pledging continued help and money for eastern Kentucky after witnessing the damage from the flooding, the devastation. He saw it up close, saw it himself. It was also announced today that for the first time in days, the death toll rose slightly to 38 victims. Hello, everybody. Here at 6, I'm Doug Proffitt. WHS 11 News is in eastern Kentucky, covering the president's second visit to a natural disaster in Kentucky in 8 months. He also just okayed an increase in the federal funding for the flooded areas that he just toured. The federal funds for the emergency work, like debris removal and emergency protective measures, was at 75%. But now the federal government is going to pay for 100% of it. The president reflecting on a conversation he had with a woman who lost their home.
When I started talking about what we could do, he said, well, you know, we Kentuckians don't want to ask for too much. Catch this. We don't want to ask for too much. We're used to having neighbors help us out. We don't know that the rest of y'all, everybody else should be doing this.
President Biden promising the government's continued help. WHS 11's Isaiah Kim Martinez is in eastern Kentucky, where FEMA representatives handled assistance in person today.
Residents here tell me they're not all too fond of publicity, but if the extra attention from the president's visit brings more action to help the community, they say they're all for that.
I just hope that the president comes in and he can actually bring the assistance that we really need, because there's a lot of families really hurting in this.
Michael Shepard was one of several drivers routed away from this closed road in Breathitt County Monday. That's just before President Joe Biden and his security detail came through, guided to Marie Roberts Elementary.
To take his time out to actually come here to Kentucky and help us, it means a lot.
There he was briefed on the damage he'd soon see in person. Homes like Rebecca McIntosh's destroyed by floodwaters.
We watched the water come in our home and just grab everything we grab and just sit on the bed and watch it come up. I mean, we couldn't get out of doors.
Still, she describes her situation as lucky.
Just thank God that you're still here, you know, because you can always place your home, you can place everything.
But that process for relief assistance can take some time to materialize. McIntosh from Jackson, Kentucky has applied for it all, including through FEMA. On Monday, though, she and others found a resource to help in the meantime.
That was 33, and then probably 10 online, so about 50 applications, I would say.
Stacy Fugit and the nonprofit Foundation for Appalachian Kentucky are stationed right in the heart of Jackson, offering financial help for those in need, coming to fruition within days. A simple sign-up, no official ID needed.
If you swam out of your house at midnight whenever the floods happened, then you didn't think about grabbing your identification, right?
Fugit says they've already given out more than 300 checks of $250 or more, and will reach thousands more people in the weeks to come.
And we know it's not a lot of money, and it's not gonna change anyone's world currently, but it lets them think about the next 24 hours.
It's a start toward what survivors like McIntosh hope
I definitely get another home to live in, for sure.
Will soon mean a new beginning. And folks signing up in the line behind me can go ahead and pick up their checks as early as August 17th, or it'll be mailed to them. Here in Breathitt County, Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.